Hello, welcome to ACC 1101. I'm Mike Whitehurst and I'll be your instructor for this course. And this course is an 8 contact hour course, and so you should plan on spending a minimum of 8 hours a week working on your accounting class. If you master the concepts in this course and the next 2 accounting courses, you should have a pretty good basic foundation, good enough so that you should be able to probably get a job in the accounting field. Now, of course, your employer probably will want you to have at least your accounting diploma or accounting degree. But like I said, accounting's been a good profession for me. I've been involved in accounting for over 30 years, and it's always been a good source of income for me and allowed me to provide for my family. So that's my advertisement on accounting. Like I said, accounting is a good career field. What we're going to do today is talk about what accounting is. We'll talk about what a business is, how it operates, and the role that accounting plays in a business. And we'll also talk about some business ethics. First of all, a business is an organization in which basic resources or inputs, such as materials and labor, are assembled or processed to provide goods and services or outputs to its customers. Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. You can have a local coffee shop maybe doing less than $100,000 a year, or you can have somebody like Starbucks who does over $9 billion a year of coffee and related products. So they do come in all sizes and shapes. The businesses that we're going to focus on in this course are profit businesses. Those businesses out there to earn a profit for the owners or the investors. Now, there are a lot of big businesses that are not-for-profit businesses. There's some examples of not-for-profit businesses are, of course, your charitable organizations. We always think of those, but there's some others, some other large ones. Our governments, our state, local, and federal governments. They have tremendous number of accountants working for them. So there's some good companies out there that are not-for-profit companies. But we're going to, like I said, we're going to focus on profit businesses, and those businesses come in three different types. You can have service businesses, or merchandising business, or some people call them retail businesses, or manufacturing businesses. Of course, service business, Delta Airlines is shown here, and they provide transportation services. Walt Disney Companies are one mentioned in your book, and we know that it provides entertainment services. And of course, I'm a CPA, and a CPA is a service business, and we provide accounting services. Merchandising businesses, we show Walmart here. We know Walmart's the largest retailer out there today, but there are a lot of small merchandising businesses, what we call mom and pop businesses, and they provide everything from auto parts to food establishments, service businesses. There's just a tremendous, there's just a tremendous number of retail mom and pop businesses out there. And then we also have manufacturing businesses. An example shown here is General Motors, and we all know what happened to General Motors today. Filed bankruptcy, reorganized, and the government now is the largest stockholder. So actually, indirectly, you and I probably own stock in General Motors Company, whether we like it or not. Of course, there are a lot of big manufacturing businesses out there that are very successful. Dell Computers is one that it mentions in the book, and there are thousands and thousands of others. Like I said, accounting is considered the language of business, and it can be defined as an information system that provides reports to users about the economic activities or condition of a business. And businesses have actually 2 types of users. They have internal users, that's your managers, your employees, maybe your board of directors and others. And the objective of managerial accounting is to provide those internal users the timely information that it needs for its decision making. And then we also have external users. And when we talk about external users, we're talking about financial accounting. And the objective of financial accounting is to provide our external users relevant and timely information for its decision-making needs. Those outside users can be the banks, can be other creditors, can be governmental agencies, regulatory bodies, and other individuals like that. So we've just covered about the first 5 pages of the book, and we are going to talk about business ethics in this section, and in this section we'll stop this section and then pick back up again in our next session. We know that there have been a lot of tremendous failures in the business ethics among accountants, CEOs, attorneys, and different individuals in this last decade. Some of the big accounting catastrophes have been Enron. We know it fraudulently inflated its business results or its financial results, and it resulted in bankruptcy. Senior executives have been convicted, have had criminal convictions against them. There was over $60 billion in stock market losses, and that ran all the way through our economy. A lot of people were affected by Enron that probably don't know that they were. If you're in a retirement program, there's probably a good chance that that retirement program had money invested in Enron, and that money was lost, which hurts your future retirement. We've also seen WorldCom. We know WorldCom misstated its financial results by nearly $9 billion, and that resulted in criminal convictions against the CEO and the CFO, and over $100 billion in stock market losses. The directors were forced to pay $18 million, and that sounds like a lot of money, but it's not a drop in the bucket when you compare it to the $100 billion in stock market losses. And of course, we know Fannie Mae's been had problems. Both the CEO and the CFO were both fired. The company made a $9 billion correction to its prior earnings. So we've had a lot of bad practices in ethics, but there have been some good examples in ethics. Actually, in 2002, Time Magazine did Persons of the Year for 2002, and they highlighted 3 women because of their ethics. First one was Sharon Watkins. She was a vice president with Enron, and she wrote the chairman, Ken Lay, a letter warning him of improper accounting, which led to Enron's collapse. Cynthia Cooper, she's an internal accountant with WorldCom, and she informed WorldCom's board of directors of their phony accounting practices that resulted in WorldCom covering up over $3 billion in losses and forced WorldCom into bankruptcy. And then there's a lady named Colleen Rowley, and she was an FBI staff attorney, and she wrote a memo to FBI Director Robert Mueller exposing how the FBI actually brushed off her pleas to investigate Zacarias Moussaoui, and he was indicted as a co-conspirator in the September 11th terror attacks. So we've had some bad examples out there, but we have had some good examples out there. All of these bad accounting practices actually resulted in what's called the Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002. And the Sarbanes-Oxley Act established an oversight body for the accounting profession called the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, or the PCAOB. One thing you'll learn in accounting is we have a tremendous number of acronyms. The only one that trumps accounting is, of course, the IT field, and they've got gazillions of acronyms. But we do have a lot of acronyms in accounting. Sarbanes-Oxley Acts, or SOX, created the PCAOB, or Public Company Accounting Oversight Board. And this board actually establishes the ethics principles that we should be observing as accountants. And so this ends this section, and we'll begin on the next session by taking a look at some accounting principles and how they relate to the accounting practice. These videos are on YouTube, so you can expect them to always be 10 minutes or less. And we'll have 3 of them this week to cover the first 15 pages of the book. I hope you had a great day, and I hope you have a good experience in this course and that you're able to master the concepts that you're going to need so that you can provide yourself with a good paying accounting job that will allow you to stay in this field for your whole working career. Thank you and have a great day.